Hey guys, and welcome to another KJ's tutorial. Today I'm going to show you guys how I put together my budget binder. So for those of you who haven't watched my two previous videos, I have a sneak peek of my book, and I also have one in detail of how I go through my finances and how I set up my budget binder. To show you super quickly, I just have a couple stickers here, I have dividers, I have a meal prep and planners, I have notes, another little section here, a little folder. I have an entire planner up until February, so super quick. Flip through that. If you want to see more info on that, like I said, go ahead and check out my other two videos. I also have my No Llama Drama note paper, another folder, and then it comes to my zip folders that I have. Now, as you see that I have green paper back here, I actually do write on them to keep track of how much money I take out of each folder every month, as well as I have a binder that goes into even more detail, and that is in my other video as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you how I put my decals on. So I cut my decals out on my Cricut machine. I use my Air 2 and my Maker for this, so either are totally able to be used. I have a couple orders for these, so I'm going to go ahead and work on one or two of them with you guys. So here I have silver glitter, here I have black, and here is pink. So they are going to go with the books that I have over here. This one is a cursive font. This one's more of like a sunshiny, like fun summertime font. And this one is just polka dots. So they're all super cute. Now the glitter and the pink are for the bigger book, which is an A5 book. And the black decals here are for the A6 book, which is a little bit smaller. So to show you guys that, this is the A6 book. This is about 6 1/4 by 7/8 approximately, and this is what it looks like. It has a little area to hold your pen, has a few card slots, lifts up here. This is glued, so you cannot use inside here, so only this one lifts. And it opens up right in here. So this is a very pretty mint green with the roses. So this is the smaller book, and this is the larger book. So this is A5. So A5 is larger than A6, and this is a comparison. The A5 book is about 7.5 inches by 9.5 inches. Now these are truly approximate sizings, but that is as close to it as you'll get. So we're gonna go ahead and put that one over there. So these ones here are for the rose. So we are going to put them to the side. I'm waiting for the zip folders to come in for those. I ran out of the A6 sizes. So these envelopes are for the A5. There are two different envelope sizes. They will not work on the opposite. If you see here, when I open this one compared to when I open this one, there is a very big difference in the layout. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this out and remove this. I thought I grabbed everything, but I guess I didn't. So again, you also have the pen slots here, but if you can see, I hope you guys can see, I'm kind of sitting below the camera. These will not work. So when you go to insert them, it goes, whoop, what am I doing? It goes like this. So if you can see there, it goes this way. I hope you guys can see that. So these are the A5 sizes. So these fit perfectly in these ones. So that is a mistake that a lot of people make. I am one of those people. When I first ordered them, I did not think the size was different, and I had to wait for my return and then to reorder them. So now that you guys see the difference in here, you can also see that there's an extra slot over this side. And this obviously comes off, but I usually leave them on until my customers get their books. There are a ton of cute prints that you can get depending on where you're looking. I know Amazon has some, Hobby Lobby. It really truly depends on where you're looking and what you want. I know if you don't have Amazon Prime though, they can be pretty expensive just due to shipping alone. So it depends, like I said, on what you're looking for. So I have all empty ones here, and then I put money in this one just to show you guys. So what I do is, so this is a beauty one for me, and I only put $20 aside because I'm not very big with makeup and my hair and all. It takes me forever to go through products. So it's just $20 a month, which I usually don't use, so I'll just roll it over to the next month. So I have $20 for August, $20 for September, so I have $40 that goes in. Then when I take something out, I write it on the back and I start to track exactly what I take. So say I took a 20 and spent 10, then I would subtract 20 and then I would re-add 10 to the folder. So this way it's still in my budget for my beauty budget for the month. So I hope that makes sense. So I'm actually going to put this behind me. So the other thing that I do is I make sure that the zippers go every other way, or else they will sit extremely bulky in the binder. So you definitely want to make sure. So I have 6 folders here, so I have 3 this way and 3 this way. If you don't do this, when they all sit up, they sit to a chunk like this and you can barely close your book. So I'm going to take one at a time. So you are going to need your prints here. I don't have my strong grip down here with me, so I don't know if this is going to stick or not, so we'll give this a try. I usually use strong grip transparent tape, but again, I left that upstairs, so I'm just going to see if this works. If it does, awesome. If not, I will wait on this one. So you can either cut these into smaller sizes, which I'm actually going to do real quick because I think it'll be easier for the video. Usually I just leave them in big sections like this, but again, it's total preference. I usually try and print as close as possible so I don't waste much. I'm just going to kind of toss that over there. So now you can make these as big or as small as you want. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab my squeegee. Again, I don't know how this is going to work. And I do always usually write the person's name on the back somewhere if I print out multiple orders. So this way I don't lose them. Let's see. Is this going to stick? Probably not. It might stick just enough. Let's see. I think it's stuck to my finger more than it's stuck to... Yeah, it's stuck to my finger. Okay, I don't think this one's going to work. Let's try squeegeeing it again. I'll give it one more shot. I have a feeling it's not going to, but again, no. Okay, so glitter is not going to stick to this. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to these ones. And look at me. It's currently 2:42 in the morning here where I'm at, so my brain's a little all over the place. So don't mind me. Alright, let's toss that back there. And let's give this one a try. Now you can use 631, which is temporary, or 651, which is permanent. It truly does not matter for these. I usually just use permanent vinyl no matter what because it's what I have in all the time. I try not to buy temporary because I really don't use it too much, but it's total preference. Okay, so there's that. And then you're just going to line it up. So I don't know if you guys can see this from here, because I'm going to kind of like move it over towards me a little bit. So I'm sorry, I'm kind of working off in the corner as I've been going. Like I said, I'm sitting below the camera, so you guys probably can't see most of this. That looks pretty even there. We're gonna go ahead. And the best thing about these are they don't have to be perfect. That's like the fun of this. And you lift it up. And I always usually just run the squeegee lightly over it again, and then I'll just push down with my fingers. Make sure it's all stuck. And then that's it. So now this one is going in this binder here. So I can open this up. So this is another print. Super cute. I'm just gonna, forgot it came with stuff inside. So now you can leave these in, or you can take them out whenever you get it. I try and leave them in, but it's kind of hard if I put these in with it because then they don't lay flat. I'm gonna open it up, and I'm gonna just slide that right on in. So that'll go just like that. So now I only have a few envelopes here. I didn't bring all of them down with me, but I'll do another one just to show you guys. Now this one is a double word. So now this will go on top, just to show you guys how easy it is to take this off, because I don't know if you guys could have saw the other one. I think I was out of camera view, so I'm sorry about that. So this is Oracle 651 again. It usually comes right off. I'm kind of working on like a poofy surface, so it is a lot easier to work on like a harder table or something of the sort, a desk. It's making a liar out of me here. Alright, so this is kind of stuck up. Usually I just take my weeding tool and move it, but okay. So that's how that looks. We're gonna grab one. This one is good. So it depends on how you want them, of how you need to put them, because if you want a specific order and they go every other one. So that is something to pay attention to as well. And this looks pretty good right about there. So again, I just take my squeegee real quick. Now, a few people have asked me if they can use HTV on this. I would say absolutely not, as soon as you put heat on these, they will melt. I mean, if you want to try it, of course you can, but I do not recommend it. Alright, and there's that one. So then you just keep adding them to the book. It's a little too far for me to reach. And there you go. So there's 2 sheets in. And they do sell hole punchers that have the 6 ring, but make sure that you pay attention to the sizing. Make sure if you have an A6 book that you get an A6 hole puncher. If you have an A5, get an A5 hole puncher. So this way it actually fits the rings. But then this way you can add anything that you want to any of these. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to reach out to me. I do have a couple of sheets that will be added to my website for you guys to download. I should be updating my website in the next couple of days with it, so make sure you guys go ahead and check it out. It will probably say something that has to do with budgeting. So just look for that tab on the website, which is www.kjs25.com. Alright guys, make sure to like, subscribe, comment below. You can email me at kjs25@yahoo.com. And as always, have a great and awesome night.